this evening. Jay-Z is being accused of a minor along with Diddy at a MTV VMAs after party back in 2000, according to documents.
Jay-Z might finally be facing serious consequences, and Beyonce is reportedly preparing to leave him for good. Jay-Z, along with Diddy, has been named in a lawsuit filed by Tony Busby, who is representing 120 accusers. The lawsuit claims that both Jay-Z and Diddy were involved in an alleged incident involving a 13-year-old girl in 2000, with a high-profile female celebrity, believed to be Beyonce, reportedly witnessing the incident and doing nothing. The case, which includes allegations of drug use with horse tranquilizers, stems from incidents said to have occurred at Diddy's notorious parties. According to Tony, high-profile celebrities tried to settle the case privately before their names became public.
A lot of people allowed it to go on, said nothing, didn't intervene, maybe benefited from it, profited from it. All of these individuals and entities, in my view, have exposure here.
Now that the case has been refiled, Jay-Z is once again named as a high-profile defendant. According to the lawsuit, Jane Doe, identified as the accuser, claims her incident occurred after she was driven to an MTV Video Music Awards after-party. A friend dropped her off at Radio City Music Hall, but she didn't have a ticket, so she approached various drivers in an attempt to gain entry. One driver allegedly told her he worked for Diddy and suggested that she matched Diddy's description. The driver then picked her up and after about 20 minutes dropped her off at a White House. There, she was made to sign a document indicating she could not discuss what occurred at the party, though she wasn't given a copy. She was offered a drink that left her feeling lightheaded, and she walked down a hallway with several rooms off it, eventually entering what appeared to be a bedroom where she hoped to rest. According to the lawsuit, this room contained only a large bed with no other furnishings, no television or other items. The lawsuit states that both P. Diddy and Jay-Z entered the room, with Diddy reportedly telling her, "You're ready to party." Jane Doe alleges that Jay-Z removed her clothes, held her down, and forcibly assaulted her while Diddy and an unnamed female celebrity watched. She claims that Diddy also assaulted her as Jay-Z, and the woman looked on. When she was eventually able, she ran out. The court documents further suggest that Jay-Z believes he is above the law, but he isn't. His close friend Shan Carter has been present during many of these described instances. Both perpetrators, according to the lawsuit, must face justice. The case also alleges that Jay-Z used his power to intimidate the lawyer and the victim into silence. Just 30 minutes after the lawsuit became public, Jay-Z responded aggressively, even accusing the lawyer of being a scammer trying to extort money. The nature of these allegations is so serious that the lawyer is calling for a criminal complaint rather than just a civil one. He argues that anyone who would commit such a crime should be locked away. "My heartbreak," he says, "is for my family, especially my wife and children. One of my daughters is at an age where her friends will likely see the press and ask questions about these claims, which is heartbreaking. It's another loss of innocence," he laments. Jay-Z had apparently hoped that the nature of these allegations and the ensuing public scrutiny would push me towards a settlement. On the contrary, it only strengthened my resolve to expose him as the fraud he is in a very public way. I will not give him one red penny. He has made a terrible mistake and misjudgment in thinking that all celebrities are alike. I'm not from his world. I'm a young man who made it out of the projects of Brooklyn. We don't play these types of games. Things aren't looking good for Jay, though. The lawyer hit back, saying that Jay-Z sent his goon to silence him and that they have all the evidence they need to put Jay behind bars, just like Diddy. Previously, Mr. Carter denied being the one who sued him, but he filed his case under a pseudonym. What he doesn't mention in his recent statement is that my firm sent his lawyer a demand letter and never sought a penny from him. Since I sent the letter on her behalf, Mr. Carter hasn't only sued me, but has also tried to harass me and this plaintiff. His conduct has had the opposite effect. She's emboldened. I'm proud of her resolve. But the internet isn't on Jay-Z's side. People are pointing to his close friendships with Diddy, R. Kelly, and Weinstein, each of whom is behind bars due to similar cases of mistreatment, as highly suspicious. The fact that Jay has been associated with them for so long raises serious questions. There have been long-standing allegations about him too, like his relationship with Foxy Brown when she was 15, dating a 17-year-old Beyonce while he was in his 30s, and the whole Aaliyah and Kathy White situation.
Yeah, Foxy deaf. She deaf because she had the syphilis, because she never got all them venereal disease treated. Y'all should go back and talk to all of the that she slept with in Philly when she was in Philly. She burned every last one of them.
You want to know why there's no vindication for me? Because for 4 years, I've been screaming, not just Diddy, but Diddy and Jay-Z are monsters. And the victim-making machine kept going on.
Roc Nation appears to be promoting Jay-Z's statement as an advertisement, which is raising eyebrows. What's even more bizarre is that some people are speculating that the female celebrity who allegedly watched Jay and Diddy's assault is Beyonce. At that time, Jay-Z and Beyonce were already dating, but nothing has been confirmed. There are also rumors that it could be Mary J. Blige, adding to the confusion. Some speculate that Beyonce may have anticipated this situation, which could explain why she released so many new albums in quick succession and appeared so rushed in her promotional efforts. It's suggested that Beyonce has been planning to divorce Jay-Z and separate her assets quietly while maintaining her public image until everything came to light.
And part of the reason why they're already living separate lives, and we may actually see one of the biggest divorces in Hollywood, is because Jay-Z is up next to be exposed. And it's only so much of these stories that Jay-Z can, he can pay off or he can block. He won't be able to stop this. And she knows it, and he knows it too. As far as who's gonna be the breakout victim / story, I don't know. Yeah, I might have to ask Jason Lee. I don't know. But I'm just letting you know that once that comes out and Jay-Z is exposed for his nefarious past, you're gonna see Beyonce divorce him. Okay? And she may or may not do an interview, but you're gonna their publicist is gonna release something. She's gonna say, oh, the Carters have been separated for some time, they built this beautiful life, blah 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 blah. Now before all this happens, we may get another tour, we may get another album out of both of them. I don't know, because at the end of the day, they about their money first. They're gonna do what's best for business first. As far as Beyonce is concerned, do she love him? I mean, he's really all that she knows.
Just a few months ago, it was reported that Jay-Z had already met with a divorce lawyer. There's even a screenshot circulating online showing Tina Enos reacting to the news about Jay-Z being sued, so I wouldn't be surprised if Beyonce announces she's done with him. The internet has a lot to say. One user commented, "People in the industry have been saying for years that Jay-Z is evil. He surrounds himself with predators. This case will likely prompt more victims to come forward." Another pointed out, "The lawyer representing the victims here also handled Deshaun Watson's cases and Astroworld attendees. Are you doubting his credibility? Seriously, Google a successful lawyer." It will be interesting to see how this all plays out, because when Diddy first faced lawsuits, he denied it too. But look at him now. Let me know what you think about this mess in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe, because this drama is far from over.